back to writing some books. I would say that they are like book 10 and book 11, but now I'm like, which one's gonna publish first? I might have to change that. Oopsies. Because technically they won't probably be that order. They're probably gonna switch, so that's fun. So yeah, I decided to revamp what was titled book 11 and now is probably realistically book 10. So this is my next witchy book, Budget Witch. This one I had to scrap and start over. And I realized that it was like, you know, you can't always write to market. And that's just something, like, if you are new here, hi, I mean, first of all, I'm writing witchcraft books, so you should know I'm more in the woo-woo anyways. But yeah, so this is gonna be more of a woo-woo approach to why I'm changing this project, because I feel like sometimes we need that. So first of all, like, when you go into writing, some people can do it just for the money, and that's cool. And I feel like that's like a part of why I'm doing it. Like, obviously, a normal person is not trying to publish 12 to 18 books in a year. That's a bit ridiculous. But for rapid release authors and people who want this to be their full-time job, like, that makes sense. Like, you do have to really push yourself to write as much as possible. And so with that, I decided to try and write my Budget Witch book as very much what I thought would trend and what would sell, and I hated it. I could not get past like 2 to 3 chapters, and it was like, I just don't care. And I'm like, God, well, I should probably just rework the outline, add more stuff, because when my outline's good, then I can write really easily, so it's probably just that, and I just didn't want to do it. And then I ended up going and getting a reading, and it matched exactly what I had done like the day before, and I was like, okay, I'm on the right path, because I got kind of this nudge of like, you should probably just scrap that entirely. Like, it's just not something I actually want to write at all, and all over the place. Manny Gen, Manifesting Generator, Human Design, that's my thing, is I'm a Manny Gen. And so my thing is basically that you're supposed to bounce around to all of the ideas. Wherever your little heart decides it's like, ooh, shiny pretty, go to the shiny pretty. It will probably pay off. And so my shiny pretty was a new outline, and I redid it, and it was similar but not the same. And the original outline was very much like cash grab, what other people do, what's trending. And this was like, nah, this is what I actually want to write. Is it gonna sell? We can hope, but I'm not gonna like stress about if it doesn't. And I redid it, the reader confirmed that's what I should have done, and just like write what I want to write, not what I'm like, not write to market, write what I want to write. Because like, even my cozy mystery, I have elements that are in like the market, but also not. Like, it's a cozy mystery that's like a vampire, a werewolf, a sorceress. Like, we are all over the place in this book, and it's fun, and I'm writing it just for fun. And if it sells, fantastic. If it doesn't, it was a fun journey. Like, I just don't care. Like, and it's not that I don't want people to read my books, I do, but it's just like when I wrote Witch's Night and The Grave Shift, I wrote those for me, and they sold a couple copies, and that was it. That was that. And maybe this other one will do better, but they're just for fun. And my witchcraft books I write because I'm inspired to write them, and they're like a witchy topic I want to talk about, and not what's trending and what's gonna sell. It'd be ideal if they could sell. That would help everything, but I also can't force myself to do write to market. I don't know how people can write what they don't love. Like, it's a skill to be able to write something that you don't care about at all, because I can't. I can't. Like, I tried, and I got like 2 to 3 chapters, and I was like, no. So yeah, I restarted it, and I've already got 7 chapters written so far, and I've got several more to go. And the other thing that's gonna make this extra super duper fun, I'm trying to have this draft 1 done before February 1st. Today's the 29th. I have like, let's see, 3, 6, because I have it on my calendar, 9 chapters to go, and February 1st is on Saturday. Can I do it? we'll find out. But that's the joy of writing, is that I look at it as a fun challenge, and I think I can do it. I'm not anticipating it being a super big book, and I'm doing it a little differently this round. I'm actually just doing it in the master file rather than where I will do individual chapters for a lot of it. This one I'm not. I'm just writing it in a mega file and just keeping track of kind of the page count and the word count and just being like, we'll see. Maybe I need to add more. Maybe it is what it is, and I don't have to try and force myself to write big witchcraft books, because I kind of actually like the smaller ones sometimes. Sometimes it's nice just to chill and be like, cool, quick, done. And so that tends to be a lot of the witchcraft books anyways. It kind of varies on page count, and of course word count's gonna vary too, but I feel like having that fluctuation is gonna be nice. So I'm just going with it and just writing and having fun, and I think it's gonna actually be a fun project, and I think that's what I needed. And instead of trying to force myself into it, just write what's fun, and I think that'll be okay. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I restarted book 11, but I'm further along now already than the other one that I had started to outline earlier this month, and was just feeling very mixed and matched about it. And I think that's always a sign that it's not quite the right project. If I'm just like, oh god, I don't know, and I get that like frantic, like, I gotta write everything and I gotta do this and I gotta do that, and just very much that means it's not the right project. Might not be the right time, might not be the right outline. I might just need to take a break from it. And I think having a witchcraft book done and not having to start a new one yet will give me time to work on my cozy mystery so that I can get that one done. And again, I'm aiming towards freaking, so many books, 18 books this year. But I don't know if I would do that next year. This kind of feels like just like a random year to try it, just to see if I can, because I would love to hit my goal. I want to have 30 books published by the time I'm 30, and I'm 29 this year, so I have to get a lot done so that I can hit that goal. But anyways, so, because everything after this, it's either I'm going to slow way down on my publishing, or I am going to be like double the books of my age, you know, easily. Because it's like 50 books by the time I'm 50, psh, I'll get there so much faster. Like, when you do rapid release, if you're publishing 12 books a year, like, could I have 100 books published by the time I'm 50? Probably. Like, you know, those numbers, I haven't actually done the math, but I probably could, actually, if I stick with it. So, yeah, this is the one that it's like 30 books by the time I'm 30, I can do that. It probably will be over, actually, but, you know, crap happens, I might not actually, you know, be able to publish every single month, but I'm certainly trying. So yeah, that's where I am at in my writing. I would love to know how yours is going in the comments down below. Of course, if you would like to check out my books, they are always linked down below. And over on my blog, you can always find what I'm actually posting every single day. I try and post every single one, so you can always keep track. And until next time, I'll see you all soon.